Chandrayaan-2 completes a year in moon orbit, has adequate fuel for 7 years more, says ISRO. Space sector reforms not aimed at privatizing ISRO, says Chairman K. Sivan. Facebook summoned on September 2nd by Parliamentary Panel on IT over social media misuse. LG K31 with dual rear cameras 3000 mAh battery launched. Oppo A53 2020 with Snapdragon 460 SoC 5000 mAh battery launched. Lucifer Season 5 releases on Netflix in India. India's second lunar mission Chandrayaan-2 completes 1 year in orbit around the moon. Space agency ISRO said that all instruments are currently performing well and there is adequate onboard fuel to keep it operational for about 7 more years. Chandrayaan-2 was launched on July 22, 2019 and inserted into lunar orbit on August 20. ISRO said, though the soft landing attempt of the lander carrying the rover was not successful, the orbiter, which was equipped with 8 scientific instruments, was successfully placed in the lunar orbit. The orbiter completed more than 4,400 orbits around the moon and all the instruments are currently performing well. The agency added that the spacecraft was healthy and the performance of subsystems was normal. The recently announced space sector reforms are not aimed at privatization of Indian Space Research Organisation, asserted its chairman and secretary in the Department of Space, K. Sivan. The space agency also stated that the draft on the proposed space activity bill is almost final and it will soon be placed before the Union Cabinet for approval. Sivan said when space sector reforms were announced by the government, there were many misconceptions like it would lead to privatization of ISRO. It is not. Again and again, I'm repeating, it is not the privatization of ISRO. Addressing a webinar on unlocking of India's potential in space sector, he said the whole aim of reforms is enabling the private players to carry out the space activities which is otherwise being done by ISRO. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Information Technology has summoned representatives of Facebook on September 2nd to hear their views on prevention of misuse of social media platforms, said the Lok Sabha Secretariat. Another agenda will be the oral evidence of the representatives of the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology on the subject safeguarding citizens' rights and prevention of misuse of the social or online news media platforms, including special emphasis on women's security in the digital space. The committee headed by senior Congress leader Shashi Tharoor has also summoned representatives of the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology over the same issue on September 2nd. LG K31 has been launched in the US as an entry-level K-series phone from the company. It comes with thick bezels all around and a notched display. There are 2 rear cameras that sit flush with the back panel. It comes in a single RAM and storage configuration as well as a single color option. The LG K31 also comes with a headphone jack at the bottom, a feature that is increasingly becoming rare. There is also a dedicated Google Assistant button on the left side of the LG K31. The LG K31 comes in a single 2GB plus 32GB storage configuration that is priced at $149.99, that is roughly Rs 11,200. It comes in a silver color option and is available for purchase from LG's website in the US. As of now, there is no information on international availability. Oppo A53 2020 model has been quietly launched in Indonesia as a successor to the recently released Oppo A52. The Chinese brand originally launched the Oppo A53 back in 2015. Key specifications of the new refreshed variant include a large 5000 mAh battery, a screen refresh rate of 90 Hz, and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 460 SoC. In terms of optics, the Oppo A53 2020 features a triple rear camera setup. It is offered in a single storage variant with 2 color options to choose from. According to Indonesian retailer Shopee, Oppo A53 is priced at Indonesian rupiah 24,99,000, that is roughly Rs 12,700, and is currently on pre-order. It is offered in a single 4GB plus 64GB storage option. The phone comes in electric black and fancy blue variants. Oppo hasn't announced any details on the phone's launch or pricing in India. Lucifer is back. The first 8 episodes of Lucifer Season 5, officially christened Part A but unofficially known as Part 1, are now available on Netflix in India. After the climactic events of Lucifer Season 4, the titular Lord of Hell has returned to his rightful place. But things aren't going to stay that way for long, as the Lucifer Season 5 trailer revealed that he will have to return to Los Angeles to confront his twin brother Michael in the penultimate season of the Netflix series. The fifth season of Lucifer has been split into two parts. The first half of 8 episodes have been dropped, while the second half is without a release date for now. The Netflix season was renewed for a sixth and final season in June.